what the heck is going on right now with silver?
Costco just experienced a run on silver so severe that they sold out of their entire inventory, 2.4 million ounces, in 72 hours.
Physical silver is getting harder to find, with wait lists stretching months.
And cue the fire. I want you to imagine this just for 3 seconds, and then you can go back to imagining whatever you want. Breaking news. Silver's gone. You can't buy it anymore. Costco sold out. China sold out. There is no way for you to get your hands on this, even eBay, anywhere you go. Another words for it, like Rolex uses, is you can't have it. We made 1, 2, 3, and now, sorry. We are seeing this on all the news stations. I'm seeing this on X. I'm seeing this anywhere I turn. Actually, I was just out to dinner last night. I don't know if you guys have ever eaten here. Nobu, but pretty good. But I'm sitting at the bar because I don't like waiting for tables. And Kitty are sitting there. One of you guys came up. Hey, can I get a photo? And let's talk about, ta-da, silver. I said, breaking news. Let's do this. It's all gone. All the vaults are empty. You can't get it anymore. Do you want it? Nah, I'm not selling it to you. And not just that, it is so bad. The banks are even closing because you can't get it. Final days, Bank of America closes 3,600 branches across the United States. We have a blackout. It's that bad. Now, here is one that is going to snap your head back. Bank of America. Thank you. Strategist, you know, that's okay. Strategist, anal, those analysts, I don't know. They're dirty. Silver, $309 per ounce. Crazy. I thought Bank of America just wants us to put our money in their bank. Why would I be buying money like silver? You can't get silver. Why is it only 300? Why not 3,000? You do need it for just about everything. But now, as a trader, and this is where I'm going to shoot both of my feet off. This is also when I need to tell you that there is companies out there. People make a lot of money selling gold and silver. Maybe your favorite YouTuber, I know, because I've seen it. They have certain links, right? And it pays them a lot of money. On this channel, I have not done. I really want to, though. So I'm like, well, they want silver, and I could make a lot of money, and they could make a lot of money. Let's do it. I won't do it. And it is not to say that the YouTubers and the people on X and the people that own these bullion companies are bad. They're not bad. They are just, well, biased. And there are people that are getting paid to create, I mean, there's AI bots, there's channels, there's AI channels, and I've seen a plethora of them. They'll come up with like 100 different channels. And they will find some remote thing on Reddit and boom, true or not true, the people will believe it. And then you every day send me these articles and these videos and I'm like, it's fake. And then I'm out to dinner and I'm like, it's fake. I'm out to a Duran Duran concert, then it goes into silver. And I'm out to dinner with family and it goes, everything is silver. This is where the problem lies. I've been a trader forever. And when it comes to Bitcoin, XRP, so it's like, I will live or die by this. And I promise you it will go to $309. Okay. I know it could be backed up by ratios. This is the ultimate head turner. This is, come on, you guys, Bank of America. You got rationale hinges on the gold to silver ratio. It's currently 59-1. That has room for a massive upside. And that is where we can get the 2011 32-1. That applies 135 silver. 14-1 is 309. This is all possible. It's just a little scary. It is like last year. Tell me last year, who didn't have a price prediction of Bitcoin under $1 million or XRP? When I was doing charts on XRP lower, oh, the army and the comments section. And you guys are, I don't know if they're being paid, but they say the same sentences. It's like Bravo is just, this is what they'll say. Bravo's trying to have you sell your silver. I don't want you to sell your silver. Okay, I'm going to say that right now. Don't ever sell your silver. Don't ever sell your gold. Take loans against it. But now that's out of the way. Now you're like, but you never sold your gold. Okay, I hear you. Well, you did sell some of your silver, for profit, buy real estate. But that's what you're supposed to do with money, right? Yeah, I'm just asking for a friend because it's money and I wanted to buy a home Is that okay? But anyways, so I've chalked that up to learning experience. I will just take loans against it at SOFR. Thank you. What you will hear in the comment section on all channels, doesn't matter who it is. It's like bots, Bravo, or whoever is just trying to get you to sell your silver, so they can greedily keep all of it for their own. And how are you going to feel when silver hits 309? You're going to feel pretty stupid, won't you? What I want you to understand, it's the same spirit that I've been seeing and feeling. I created this channel because I want you to make more money and I want you to be successful and happy, even though I can't make you happy and it happens in your brain. So just close your eyes and dream that you have hair like me. And also be careful not to get caught in the FOMO, and that you could make $309 an ounce, which that's going to be insane. If that happens, I'm really rich. But when you have price movement like this, yes, I know this is paper. Yes, I know this is physical. Yes, I know you can't get it unless you go on the internet and you get it at spot, but we'll get to that in a second. This from a charting perspective, and again, I do this every day. This is where I make my digits go up. And something like this, it just in any way, shape, or form, healthy, you got to come back here. Just come back here, please. Also, since we have rocket shipped from that incredible swing trade, I mean, congratulations. On the futures, I mean, you would have been out right there, but you're still riding that thing. I heard someone like, silver's going to eat your whale. It's usually in this area, you get the whale gets air and then goes back down. Or when you find it down there and it goes back up for air. Now, I need to also preface this with, I don't see it going down yet. I just don't want you to lose your shorts when you're like, I leveraged everything, the house, everything. This is where I'm going all in because Bank of America, which I really trust, says it's going to go to $309. So I'll sell there, right? And sometimes people allow greed to take over, right? Their heart. Also, here's another secret. The Bible says where your money is, okay, do this. Where your money is, all right? Your heart will be also. And that's kind of tricky because if you're in love with something and your heart's in it, you're going to protect it. So I do understand the comments. It's because you have fallen in love with money and you will do everything that you can, sorry, Big Mike, to protect where your heart is. And then if I come here and even suggest that there's a pullback, oh my gosh. What's now? I'm going to give you, be careful. It can't get above this area. You are also starting to form, and it's not, it's not huge, but it's a negative divergence. When this heads down and price goes up, it's being pulled. But this is on the daily. Now let's change the time frame. Which on the 4 hour, you guys have had two great swing trades. What I trade on every single day is the 2 minute. You have another bullish setup. That means silver go higher. And if you're looking at this like, I just see a blue line jumping around. Is he dead or alive? And if you would like to see it, it is a triangle. I know what you're thinking. Well, I don't know what that is. Well, what's probably going to happen is you're not there yet. You're gonna get there. You want to get out, retest, right? That's that little retest, and then go higher. But we isn't not there yet. So for some reason, like I'm impatient, I want to make money. Well, then just take my course. You trade it every day. This is my student, $801. I think this was Friday. And I made so much money on Friday. I was even on a call. I trade on the toilet. I trade at the computer. I sometimes make phone calls on the toilet. And my friend's like, "You're sitting down, are you?" I can hear there's echo. I'll be on my foldable phone because it's big, and I'm like, hold on. If you want to learn how to do it, click the link in the description. I give you 2 courses. And most people can make that up in 1 trade. And it is my new AI course. This weekend, when I was out with my friend, I'm like, hey, what percent are you up? Well, I haven't looked. We looked. 200%. You always ask, what's my account? I'm at 225, 631 now. His is moving up a lot faster than mine. But this silver trade, guys, it should be really good. Here, let me change this because this is, I like using that line. I'm going to do candles so you can see it. You gotta get above that. You don't want to. This is a no-no. You don't want that. You want that one. Also, I have a few trend lines for you. This goes way back. You guys are cool on that. You find support there. Here's another one. So this is a flag, also a triangle, a pennant. When you're Yeah, go my team. You carry that up there and then you can go really high. To me, that's too high. What I mean by that is something like that. And then they go, hold on. I made the sound effect and come on, grab it. There we go. And then there, silver at $82. Well, it is in China. It's over $182 in China. And I'm like, well, go to China, go check it out. Make sure it's not fake AI. All right. So you're like, well, that's not that exciting. Now it's 80. That's pretty good. 81. And to me, this is bullish. This is a bull flag up. The only thing I might be concerned about, let me move this up. Nah, you're fine. But now getting back to, supply, demand. So you can get them at spot, buy it now, $10. Silver at spot, buy now. Platinum, that should be a good one. I should probably chart that. Anything 100 pound face bag. We got 1.25 ounce silver coins. Guess you can hit up eBay, free delivery, buy it now, $440 divided by 5. So I don't know how to do math. That's $88. And I didn't even sort by cheapest. But this is not to say, okay, I keep prefacing this, even though people only want to hear what they want to hear because they're in love, and that's okay, that it could run out and it could be ran out. Everything's ran out, but I keep buying it. I'm also really concerned with everyone that I talk to is like, you do know that the dollars, 80% of the dollars were created in the last 5 years. I mean, look at this, Bravo. Look at that. That is just incredible. Why wouldn't you want real hard money? It's God's money. And I'm like, yes. Be careful with the correlation, causation. Same thing with Bitcoin. Look, what Bitcoin is going to be $1 trillion. But I have accurately predicted the charts in Bitcoin, XRP, you name it, for a long time. And I've taken arrows in the back. Because when you love something, you defend it. So I get it. I'm just saying, please be careful. And where were you at 30? Why is it everyone and their mother waits until it goes really high? And then they're like, this is when I buy. See, it kind of goes back to that buy high, sell low thing. How many people have held silver for decades when they got caught up in the hype and they had to wait forever? I know a lot of people with a lot of silver, and they're like, if silver ever hits 40, I'm out of this game. Or it might have even been 30. They just wanted to break even. And that's what happens. People buy high, then they have to wait, and they wait. They're like, I just want to break even. I just want to break even. There's kind of a true statistic. I put it in the course. It's really interesting. Brokerages. Well, this is a bank, but a brokerage, Robinhood, any of these trading accounts, you name it. We use TradeStation, and we go over to TradingView and we trade. I think it's 80% of all accounts, those brokerage accounts. You put $10,000 in Robinhood, 80% of them are down. 75% of their trades are up. Well, how is that? Almost all of their trades, 3 out of 4 are good. You guys are great. You nailed it. Why is it you're down? That's because you don't understand the mentality. They always do this. They let their losers run and they go, well, I'll just wait. Not Jay Bravo. Cut your loss. Cut it quick. These are things that you would learn in a course. So you're like, oh, okay, I know this. Would be like my TLT trade, right? Head and shoulder. I'm like, watch, this is what it's like to be an investor. I have been underwater on that thing, and probably one of my only trades underwater. That was a big one that just sits there like a dirty rag. And I even bought a little more and a little more on the way down, and I'm like, okay, the bond market will turn around. Well, if my genius friends promise me this, you want to know what's going to happen? I even drew a line. That's break even. I'm going to sell. Which is really stupid. I mean, I waited all this time for nothing. And then how much have I lost in time? How much have that thing called prices go up, inflation? I could have used that money for other things. But with all things, guys, I love you guys. I want to make sure that you're good. And if you could hit the like, because this I know this video, this is not good. Even remotely say anything that's like, maybe you should be careful. Nope. Just all in. Also, maybe send it to a friend that's just in love. Maybe they want to marry silver. And with that, I love you guys. Take a course on it, learn, understand, and I'll see you tomorrow.